twice. Like, come on.
You parry the aerial
Twice.
the second time, yeah.
Yeah, twice, 3 times. You didn't have to parry because he's in so much lag when he lands. So, you know, it's just one of those things where I want him to mix up, but I also want everyone to recognize what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to make the scene better.
Yeah. That's honestly what we strive for. And here we're going to get a really good match, DNG versus Broken. And
You really struggled with that name, didn't you?
yeah, I did. I struggle with talking. We know this. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my God!
That's
He
that-
chased! He chased! He
yeah.
chased!
That's that Banjo special. You want to use those side specials a lot, you know, as a character.
Yeah, but Broken chased him. If he got
Yeah.
that back air, that probably would have been down.
Definitely
it could have been
would've
dead. It
killed.
could have been dead. And yeah, so this matchup we talked about it a little bit. We think it's even.
I
genuinely.
agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
This matchup, like, it's super weird for like.
Why?
I feel like every single like high tier has like one mid tier that they're weirdly even against. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Joker with England.
Okay, Inkling is not a mid tier. I don't know where that comes from.
I don't know about that.
I
Okay,
know where
Roller
you're
is a
coming from.
disgusting tech chasing option. It's DNG is wasting these
Yeah.
Wonder Wings, dude.
He's been very liberal with them for a
There- oh,
while.
that
He
one
finally
worked.
got it.
So here's the thing. We talked about it, and like one thing that we do like is that we could just Wonder Wing through Snake. A lot of his things you could just Wonder Wing through it. Like a lot of his projectiles, all it does is like stutter him, and like Snake has to try to run up and grab you if like you're in the projectile hit stun, which a lot of people are really scared to do. And that time I just don't know why he did it.
He probably just assumed he had one more.
Yeah.
Yep. What I noticed about Broken when I was playing him was, like, if you try to like pressure him when he's like in the corner swing with a grenade, he'll always go for like an aggressive option. Like he'll go for like a dash attack.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
He's a very aggressive Snake actually. Like it's like he likes to just box, get up and box. Like if you've seen it with
He likes to trap more than anything.
Yeah.
And when he's in disadvantage, he understands what he can do to burst out. But it's more so, it's not so much that he's very aggressive, but he knows like what the options should be in that scenario.
Yeah.
Like it's just a good recognition as a player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I was playing with my Roy on Smash Bros, he was like setting up hella traps. Like
Yeah.
it was like really hard to move around the stage. Oh, that's
Wait,
death.
he
He
let-
expected the fast smash.
Yeah. He
Ooh!
yeah, that's not gonna be it, unfortunately. Banjo is heavy. Banjo is a heavyweight.
I don't understand that Wonder Wing.
Okay, I
That
thought you
was
were gonna
probably a
say like,
misinput. He was probably trying to get like grenade or something.
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I think another interesting thing to bring up. Also, by the way, he's winning.
go hut,
But
go
one
hut.
thing to bring up is I want to see him use Egg a lot more because I feel like Egg would be pretty good. Because like I said earlier, it's like Pellet, and Pellet is extremely good against a lot of characters, specifically Snake.
Yeah.
Because like he can't get nades, it blows up nades. It also stops him from potentially bursting onto you. It does so much at just swatting, and I want to see him to just like use eggs a little bit more. He just hasn't found the time to do it. He's still trying to figure that out.
Something that's really good for him is actually retreating egg, like a retreating neutral B. And obviously most people know neutral B for is like.
Oh, that was so good. That was
was
such
really
a good
good.
egg.
That was really well done. And I do want to say, like, it feels so bad because Banjo, like, he gets so many grabs, but like his throws are so mediocre.
I mean,
Those are like,
that's besides the point. It's like playing Fox. Like Fox, you have to just acknowledge the fact that your grabs are bad, but you need to do it to condition them to get out of shield so you can up smash.
Yeah.
Or just aerial, whatever it is, get the kill. And that's something that people do. Like one of the things that I'm learning specifically with Sephiroth is that grabbing with him is fucking amazing. Not only because I got kill options, but because it's the last thing people expect me to do with a big ass sword.
Good conditioning, and then they're not going to shield. Then you can get orbs, and then
You can get orbs, you can get fair, fortil, up
a lot of
air.
stuff. A lot of stuff.
oh my god,
would've been
dude!
so good. That would've been such a good
Oh.
call out.
He knew the pop-up was coming up, and he's just trying to like just make him panic, honestly, because when you have 3 Wonder Wings like this, it's super.
That was
good.
so good.
Yeah,
Okay, that
that's-
was just such good awareness.
Yeah, Broken when it comes to like his grenade and like C4 awareness, he's so smart. But that C4 is gonna time out on the platform, and he needs to get away from it.
Bruh.
Oh, he blew himself up.
So remember how I said he has good C4 awareness? I take that all back. Every bit.
He
Every bit.
blew himself up when he played me too. Like
Yeah, I mean that's just like the snake special. Every snake blows himself up once.
Yeah, no, it's bound to happen at least once a tournament.
come on,
And,
bruh. That's so disappointing to see you lose a game like that.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure he
did-
blew it up
you
because
wanna
he was
know-
drifting out when he activated it. So
Yeah.
he probably just assumed he would be out of the
Yeah.
range. But it's a big move.
You want to know how I won a game against him?
Did he blow himself up?
I ran up. I got stickied. I ran up. I just shielded. You remember this clip, don't you?
I don't think I've seen the clip, but I know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. and I just ran up. I knew he was gonna want to pop it. Shielded immediately. I couldn't get shield poke on Miyoshi. He just died.
That's insane, dude.
That's just really good awareness.
Yeah. It's something that C4 is like the main thing that you have to
Us.
watch out for. We're just gonna point it out every time now. Is Among Us?
I've only pointed out twice.
Okay, good.
If he blows himself up again, I'll be so disappointed to see that. Like,
Broken does that a lot, to be fair. If you've seen, especially if you've seen our set, he blew himself up with a grenade like 4 times.
Well, no, the C4 specifically. The grenades, it's
Oh, yeah.
understandable. The point of the grenade is to trade with the grenade.
Yeah.
that was a good nair. He covered the jump off platform.
Yeah. Banjo Nair is actually really solid.
Wow.
It's not safe on shield, unfortunately, but like the amount of like options you get when you land it is so good. And yep, knowing, but that time he was actually aware of the stalling of it.
I don't like that forward air there. There's no reason for that.
He
Back air would have been way better if you just want to put more pressure. But Banjo was making it better.
Broken just likes to go for these types of things. And one thing I'm noticing with DNG a lot is that he likes to use these Wonder Wings like they're just
Like
He's very liberal.
like
with
nothing. Yeah.
yeah. Like if they're Costco free samples, dude. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they're
Like,
free.
oh,
like
thank you.
just here, just take one.
Like-
Just take one.
He's like, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank
Oh, that
you.
would have been so good.
Oh
Just barely missed
shit!
it.
I'm out of samples. You know, like it's
Yeah. There you go.
That's so
Yeah, I was about to say that's the main thing that people know Banjo for is that Breagle Blaster, the holding one, it's hold the Kazooie like a gun,
Yeah.
because it pops up like completely like
Perfectly for the
vertically.
setup.
Yeah, it pops up really well, and that's why you see people like carry them on Battlefield.
Oh
That's
yeah, because
something
you
Sage
carry
was-
them to the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, we
That was-
have
Oh, that was
we
a good
had
chase.
one of our original players from the scene, like when the scene was starting out, was Sage Rich. He tried Banjo for a bit, and he was so good at landing those. You know,
Yeah,
that's something,
he consistently top 1, top 2
Yeah.
with Banjo.
and that's
just
absurd with Banjo. You know,
He was like one of the first people to discover like what the whole like the shooting the gun
Yeah.
egg thing.
Yeah.
that was back then when I really wanted to learn Banjo. Oh, that was almost really good timing. Knew he was gonna do a get up attack, but I remember he specifically was telling me like, bro, just neutral B more. Just do it more. Because he had such a laid back personality. He'd just be like, he would simplify it.
Oh, yeah,
just
he
say,
was like
"Neutral B more."
high all the time.
Oh yeah,
Just
like
straight up.
I didn't want to say it on stream, but I'm like, yeah, he was very chilled back, very laid back.
There's
But,
nothing wrong with it. We're
oh,
in
yeah, no.
California. Like
We are in California, yeah.
We're not a Christian household. We're fine.
All right,
we're
you
not.
guys are gonna have to write a twit longer later.
I'm sorry for my actions of the scene.
I'm
I'll be
I'm
more
sorry
responsible on
for not giving a
commentary.
fuck.
For not giving a fuck.
Oh,
good
another
thing.
good chase.
Oh,
He's been really consistent with this. He's just
sorry.
hard punishing the
I just-
the high recoveries.
I love Banjo Starscream. It's so funny.
Oh, it's really good. I
Yeah.
love his flex. His flex is so good.
Oh yeah, whenever you parry,
Yeah.
it's so fun. I like. There's so much like effort and care put in this character. Not when it comes to competitive scene, not at all. But when Sakurai was making this character, he went all out in the goofy personality, and it's so unfortunate that people think he's so lame and nobody wants to play him.
See, he's already used 2 side Bs in this stock alone, and although it is last stock, again, he's just being very liberal with it, and he's doing a good job of getting damage. But I would love to see him save it for the kill.
Yeah.
Save at least one for the kill.
Maybe we're gonna see also just recovery. Like recovery, sometimes you can just get snubbed out, especially against like Snake, where you have a that's dead. No, he can actually come back with the grenade.
No, he got chased.
Oh,
He got-
that was.
Oh, the grenade!
No way!
Oh,
The
no.
grenade
He's gonna
saved
win.
him!
DNG's gonna win.
I just want to say that was such good awareness by Broken. Well, now when you do
Never
that,
mind.
yep.
Yeah,
knew
no.
he's gonna.
That was so
Yeah,
greedy.
knew the spot dodge was gonna come up and just read it. But I was about to say that was such good awareness from Broken. He showing that he knows how to play this matchup actually really well.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of people know how to play against this character, and even though we have like 2 really good Banjos in SoCal, that's essentially it for like some scenes, you know.
I think that it is more of a fundamental thing of how you play against a zoner, specifically zoner versus zoner.
Yeah.
Snake just has a lot more going for him because, like, Banjo being one of the worst zoners in the game, still is a zoner regardless. And when you have a character that just has a lot better zoning material than you, it becomes that much more harder. And you have to,
Oh, yeah.
and the Banjo has to try so much, or like work so much harder for the kill.
Yeah. What Broken does a good job of is like understanding how his opponent tries to move around his zoning tools and then using either his side B to like catch them with their drift or just like catch their landing or like
Yeah.
he understands how you're trying to like get out of a disadvantage really well.
Yeah. And especially for a character like Banjo, when you have such a lackluster like disadvantage state, that's really good, and that's really something you need to like nail down in this matchup.
100%.
All right, we're gonna FD again.
Yeah. I honestly,
Ooh, that was pretty interesting.
yeah, that was an interesting little interaction. I don't know how to feel about the stage pick though. Because I feel like
That was a
Snake
bad
does
one.
benefit from platforms. You know,
Oh my
obviously
God.
the main. Yeesh. But I feel like Snake does benefit from platforms a lot with the you know, the whole C4 covers the whole circle of the platform in some stages, you know. But like, I don't know if Banjo wants to use FD. I don't think he. Because sometimes you just want to like bounce the egg off of a platform just so it gets a new angle.
Yeah, I think what he's trying to do is trying to give less options for Broken to potentially get away from
That's
or
true.
trap him on. Because I feel like he's definitely feeling suffocated more than Broken is feeling suffocated, you know?
Yeah. I feel like he can mix up his side
Ooh, I
beams.
like that back throw actually.
Yeah, Broken is really good at knowing which throw to use and which one, because you saw him back throw C4 me, right? I almost died from that. Like,
Yeah.
he's so aware of all these options and just so
Oh, that
he's
was
so
a good up
prepared.
smash.
He was not prepared for that the roll and read though.
I mean, he was starting so much at that point.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's gonna live, but it's a matter of if he can come back to the stage for free. Oh, that was
he
almost
100%
good.
mistimed it, but that grenade
Yeah.
definitely put a lot of pressure on it to stop it.
I didn't even realize he had a grenade in hand when he went that low.
Yeah. It's very easy for
Oh,
Banjo.
what a
That was such a good tech. It's very easy for Banjo to like recover from these low platforms or low angles because you can blow yourself up with the grenade, and it actually is a relatively short cooldown.
I love that DNG is starting to just, instead of opting for
Definitely.
for combos, he's just straight up just throwing him off stage every time with back throw.
Yeah.
Make sure that he's not able to plant himself onto the stage and
Sorry, I'll mute that right
confirm
now.
himself.
Okay, man. We've had a lot of weird.
I mean, we started stream like an hour and a half earlier and we just didn't know what to do. So
Yeah.
you're fine.
yeah. They're just talking for like
We watched unusual memes.
Are you serious?
compilation. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good. I saw you guys watching Big House too.
Yeah, we're watching Big
Yeah.
House and we're commentating over it as well.
The commentators, and they're not enough. They're not doing enough.
Max Ketchum, Hazmat, they're calling you out.
Yeah. We hate you guys. Just kidding.
Oh, that was just good time. Overall, just like,
Dude, I remember for Max, he was the commentator of the min main set, and knows which set.
oh, are you talking about the one
The Sora?
Yeah, against Chag?
Yeah. It's such an infamous set at this point. Like, it's so funny. And for those of you who don't know, min main is from our scene, so he's done that to us multiple times.
Yeah.
I remember
Nice
that grand
smash.
where I just started talking about the Kingdom Hearts lore instead
Yeah,
of
that was
actually.
me and you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just a good side feature.
That was really good. But I completely forgot where my point was going. But anyways, yeah, min main. Oh yeah, I apologize to Max after I'm like, I'm sorry you had to commentate that set. I tried to tell him not to. He's like, oh dude, it was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Wait, is it
commentators
is there a
were-
bot for it?
Yeah,
Yes,
so
look up
send
min
me
main
it.
Chag.
So
Look up
in-
min main Chag.
It was on main stage
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
He did it to Chag, and I think he also did it to Louis Money. The Louis Money beat him.
Yeah, Lumini like watched him. But Chag was funny because he was behind the whole time and he was still circle camping him. He was just platform camping him. You know the Sora strategy of like just
Going
Staying to the
under
ledge?
stage.
just spamming spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, he founded that strategy.
Chag?
Min main.
Mid main, really?
He
Yeah.
founded that strategy because he apparently talked to Base Mage about it, and he was like, "Yo, we found out this disgusting strategy for him," and we're like, "I really hate it so much, especially as a Sora. Like, I wanted Sora in the game. I hated it.
Dude, when they announced Sora, I was so hyped, and then when I played Sora for the first time, I was like, dude, fuck this character. I hate how this character is designed.
I wish he wasn't floating.
I wanted
Yeah.
Aeroga. Like, that's
So like, it's so
nice.
Woo!
Oh, there he
Nice.
goes.
Falling
I
out on the
thi-
grab.
Ernie, are you playing it right now? He's about to. Yeah, he's turning it on. Anyways, that was still really like I feel bad that we just started talking about the min main set because this player played really good.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah,
To be
I-
honest-
I feel bad, but yeah, it was just a very funny set to like. But for us, we're sick of it because he's done it before, and we're like, please just play the game.
I'll
Play
watch
the
this
game."
set. I'm curious now. If
Yeah.
you're DNG, do you go K roll? No.
No,
This
I
special-
don't think you go K roll at all. Like maybe you get the reflector. That's all you gain, but like you gain a big body. You're heavier, yeah, but you're a big body against Snake. A lot of his moves are going to just eat you alive. Like that down tilt, the nair, you know, a lot of these moves are just going to be just destroying you. But DNG, we saw him win the first game, so it's not unlikely for him to just win. Or
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
doable. After this, I'm gonna ask him about his Wonder Wing usage because I am curious, like, what the objective here is. Because I do
Yeah.
think he's being a little overly liberal with them.
Yeah, it seems like he's more so just trying to close the gap. I think the goal is so that Broken can't set up,
yeah,
but he's inadvertently just putting himself in bad situations.
especially for scenarios like these where you want to save it. You know, with like I said, if your recovery is slow and very predictable, Snake is your worst nightmare.
I agree.
Like if you went for playing Chrom, if you're a Chrom player and you know how scary that Nikita is.
Oh yeah, it's like you're not making it back at all. Like you only have like one
Oh.
route as From.
Didn't know where the C4 is. Yeah, that's something you also need to like always be worried about. Is like you also have to worry about Snake and what his setup is gonna be, but you also have to worry about that C4. You can never like forget where the C4 is, because if you do, you're just gonna get hit with it.
That's the mistake I made in my set, to be honest. Like I
Yeah.
was like not as attentive to it as I should have been, and
Yeah.
I deserve to lose because of it.
Yeah, it happens, and especially against a character like Snake, you need to be aware of like what he's going for essentially.
I'm surprised he didn't run off fair there.
Yeah,
I was actually thinking that too. Like
even Nikita just like instant drop it. Like if he spaces it really well, it's just gonna plop right down on Banjo. And if he doesn't time his invincibility round on the up B, that was a good one to win.
then you could
If
still
he
let
doesn't-
oh, sorry.
No, yeah, then he just gets killed. Banjo will just get killed from that.
Yeah.
Trying to get back in stage, but like Broken was prepared for that. I still definitely like how he's like trying to play. Like he's floating above Snake. He's not letting Snake essentially like trap the ground with like 3 different grenades. Like, and you just have to like try to run against them, because that was the issue against me, with my set, is that he would just set like a grenade here and then like walk slightly forward, grenade there. It covers so much space, and like he just is waiting for you to just jump in. You know, if you jump in against Snake at a high percent, he has really flexible legs, and he will kick you in the face.
Man, this
Yeah.
kind of sucks. He's just getting Nikita'd from the other side of the stage.
Yeah, like-
like there's nothing else to it. He's just getting Nikita'd and grenaded. This is
It's
definitely
tough, dude.
That's another thing. If your character is not fast against Snake, Nikita is just gonna eat you alive. You know, it's so fast in this game. Remember how bad it was in Brawl, and how good it is
Oh.
now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
look
great.
at that. He went so far to the right and just curved it immediately.
Ooh, that was
Literally,
nice.
That was an
That was,
amazing.
that was a good read. That was a really good read.
He has to get out of the C4 spot though.
And ooh, yeah, he tried to trap him with the side B, but yeah, I feel like he's getting way too predictable with these side Bs.
To be honest, what DNG does a lot is when he's like off stage or like from this spot, he always do like a jump grenade, and I think Broken could do like a rising air to like catch the grenade and like hit him. Like
Oh yeah, yeah. Because Banjo, when he grenades, he either has 2 options. He wants to just let it bounce, just let it be
Oh,
like a
as you
a
said,
little
as you
rolling-
said, he was just about to do it.
Yeah, yeah. He wants it to either be like a little rolling hitbox, so he can try to get back on stage. That's his last Wonder Wing of the, like potentially the set.
we'll see. It's looking bad for
That back
DNG,
was
to be
gonna kill
honest.
That was a good back there.
So
it's doable. It's doable, but
It's-
he has no way of closing the gap.
Yeah,
like,
that's the issue.
in a reasonable way. But if he just never is, there's just never a gap, then he could probably just run through him. The Snake's disadvantage, you know, it's only carried by by grenade. But if you just trade enough and you don't really care, you're good.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like,
he has him in the corner. This is good.
yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, there's no C4 too, so he has full reign of this stage.
Ooh.
That was so good.
Yeah, he's so good at just Broken is just trying to get back on
Oh,
stage,
he
and
missed his
he's falling for these traps. Oh, he gets the fast smash out. He
had
calls
no-
that out.
Ooh, he has no jump. Oh, no, he should have a jump now.
Is he dead? Oh,
No,
good
he
fast
mashed.
smash.
Good mash.
That was a good match, yeah. And like I said, you need to be like, it's so scary whenever you get grabbed with these characters, especially Snake. Snake also has that.
Oh, this is bad.
All these characters, when there's down throws that just bury.
Oh,
or
what a
they
good
just-
grenade!
Oh,
But he couldn't make it back. That
that's
sucks.
so unfortunate.
That was such good awareness for the grenade, but he had no Wonder Wing, so he just couldn't make it back.
yeah.
That's a
He
tough
could have
set.
upbeat, but like I think he
He
miss it for
upbeat.
Wonder Wing?
He upbeat.
Oh, he did.
He upbeat. He had no Wonder Wing. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. All right, let's see what DNG